So now let us look at the next type of inequality called periodic inequality. So let us revise what periodic function is. So before going into periodic inequalities, you need to know what periodic functions are and certain properties of periodic functions. So a periodic function is a function which repeats after certain interval. That is, f of x plus some t is again equal to f of x. So after certain interval t, the function has to repeat itself. Then such functions are called periodic functions. For example, sin x is a periodic function with period 2 pi. Similarly, fractional part of x is a periodic function with period 1. So you would have learned this in the topic of periodic functions, the topic of functions. And what is the most important property that you need to remember about periodic functions, about periodicity of different functions? If f of x has a period of t, if a basic function f of x has a period of t, f of ax, if you substitute x with ax, it has a period of t by mod a. This is the most important property that you need to remember for periodic functions. For example, sin x has a period of 2 pi. So what is the period of sin 2x? Here x is being multiplied by 2. So the period becomes 2 pi by 2. That is pi. Similarly, fractional part of minus 2x. So what is the period of fractional part of x? The period is 1. So what is the period of fractional part of minus 2x? It is 1 by mod of minus 2 is 1 by 2. So that's the period. So now how do we solve periodic inequalities? That is, the inequalities involving periodic functions. Periodic inequalities are nothing but inequalities involving periodic functions. So how do we solve this? So the steps that we follow in solving periodic inequalities are, the first step is solve the inequation in any one period. So take the function, take any particular period and solve the inequality in that period. And let the solution be a to b. If this is the solution of the inequality in one period, the general solution will be equal to n times t plus a to n times t plus b. That will be the general solution. So these are the two steps that you need to remember while solving periodic inequalities. So now let us apply this two statements for some functions in specific examples.